What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Rome, and I wanted to discuss today something that me and Passport Blueprint talked about briefly, but not really. But we've talked about it in passing. And content creator by the name of Carlos Red. Shout out to Carlos Red. I'll make sure I tag him in either the description or the title of this video because I want to give him credit for asking this question that I want to discuss with you guys today. And I'm also considering having a live show about it tomorrow night because I'm recording it. I'm recording this Thursday, but I know this won't post till Friday, and I already got something going on for Friday. So I was thinking about making this the topic of discussion for my Saturday night live show. So if y'all want that, please let me know in the comments, and I'll try to adjust accordingly if I haven't come across any other ideas up until that point. But to discuss the question at hand, man, and again, shout out to Carlos Red, and please subscribe to his channel. He just reached over 1,000 subscribers, and salute. Congratulations to you, brother, because I know some people that watch me watch him as well. But to answer your question, it's a little bit of a mixed bag, you know, because there has, I'll be honest, there's been mixed results. We've heard everything from guys as recently as guys being found unalived in a bathtub, not being able to gain entry into Medellin, Colombia, and we can go all the way up as far as people from our foreign testimonial playlist that have gotten married and started building families. So it literally been a wide range of results as far as this movement and, you know, this popularity of dating abroad in the recent 2 years. But in short, I would say yes and no, and for the reason why I just mentioned, because let's talk about the negatives first, man. I would say like the two biggest negatives, or maybe more like three or four. Well, the most obvious one is obviously, you know, the female detractors, because of course, anything that isn't beneficial to women in mass, of course, they're gonna rebel and they're gonna have an attitude about it. So of course, the backlash from women was expected. But one of the negatives that really got me triggered and got a lot of other guys in this space kind of bewildered is the male detractors. The male detractors. Because I always live by a saying on this channel, bro. Who you eat, what you eat don't make me shit, and who you fuck don't make me come. You know, I'm like, I wish some of my trolls lived by that as well, because if they did, they wouldn't even be trolling, or let alone trolling me in the first place. But I digress. The male detractors are the biggest mystery, but once you put two and two together and realize that they're nothing more than just the Derek Jackson, Steve Harvey versions of how can I put it, countering passport bros or guys that travel abroad to you know, find love and what have you. That's pretty much what it comes down to. You know, these are guys, I look at them as guys that discovered a niche because they saw all the hate that were coming from women. It said, oh, you know what? I can pander to this crowd the same way Derek Jackson, Steve Harvey, and all these other male gurus who pander to female. I can do the exact same thing and cash in on it. And that's what you're seeing. It's not really, you're not really seeing it be like super successful. Now, what you are seeing is some guys that are a little bit more established, like bigger content creators. You know, they might dip in and say something shitty about passport bros, but what they realize, but then they forget that about a quarter to half of their audience is probably passport bros anyway, and then they end up suffering for it. Yeah, I'm like, just ask Donovan Sharp. I'm like, y'all notice Donovan Sharp ain't really he doesn't seem to be on everybody's radar like he was prior to the time I snapped on him for trying to go in on Passport Bros. And y'all know Donovan Sharp is what I like to call my Morpheus. Donovan Sharp is the one that opened my eyes and put me on the RP content. Donovan Sharp is the reason why I'm even still breathing. And even I stopped following him because I genuinely believed and was all for the movement. Up until recently, where it's just gotten so bad where I'm just kind of like, I don't even want no parts of it anymore. Because it's like at this point, I don't even know what I'm defending. And, I did a video recently, saying that I don't even know what I want. No, I'm like, now that I'm finally, hit my financial stride. But again, I know I keep getting sidetracked, but the male detractors, I would say, one of the biggest negatives. And but to extend on that, because I kind of got to go back to the trolls, and I'll be talking about this on the live show tonight, because like I said, this will be posted Friday. It's really strange to see that, from what I can tell, most of the guys that troll me are other guys that travel abroad and date abroad. They're participating in the very thing that they're claiming other guys are doing, but misleading the audience as if they're in relationships and couples and shit. That's what I find very interesting. So it's kind of like you're trying to accuse people of content creators of being hypocrites, but you're being a hypocrite by participating in the very thing that you claim that they're doing. So I'm like, that part throws me off as well. So yeah, like that part. And all in all, the Pookies, man, Passport Pookies, that's the other negative too. I think that's another reason why it got sold too well. I think a lot of these Passport Pookies who probably ain't really got nothing going on, they probably, I'm like, they probably barely getting by working a 9 to 5, and they just decided to stack their bread up and then be like, you know what, I'm gonna go over here and P for P for the weekend warrior type shit. Like a lot of those guys, like the one guy that was yelling at the girl, adios, because he didn't want to pay her. The guy who was walking around Asia making us look guy, Johnny, whatever, the goofy little light skinned looking dude. Guys like this. And that doesn't even really have anything to do with dating, but just how bad the black male image has looked overseas. And I know another Passport Bro was talking about this that I'm friends with on Facebook. Shout out to Kobe, I think that's who it was. And he had Ronan the Traveler and a few other guys that travel on the panel as well. So they were kind of talking about the image. But the Passport Pookies, man, because you got a lot of guys that are claiming to be quote unquote Passport Bros, or using that moniker in order to cover up what they really doing. And these guys are not overseas long term. These guys are like in and out of the States. Not to say that because I'm not perfect, but prior to me coming home just a month ago, I was overseas 6 months straight. And about a month, I'll be leaving again, and I'll be going for another 2 months before I come back for the holidays. So you're talking 8 out of the 12 months this year, I will be overseas. And going forward, I'm pretty much I plan on trying to live that way. I'm like, God willing, So, but a lot of these Passport Pookies, they're not doing that. These are guys that are, they popping up in DR for a weekend. They might go to Colombia for about a week, or Brazil for about a week, 10 days. They go on to Thailand, Philippines, 7 to 10 days. Like that's what those guys are doing. And because because passport bros are bucking against the system, it's easy to lump in the guys that are only going to get boxed. It's easy to just lump them in with the real passport bros, like the guys that I know that are really married, really starting families and things of that nature. It's easy to just lump them in and be like, okay, they're all bad and they're all like this, because deep down, y'all don't want them. I'm like, because deep down, y'all don't want to admit it, but y'all really don't want them to take advantage of a better situation than what you provide back in the States. Which is a good transition into the positive, because let's be clear here, man. Women in the States are not offering much, man. They're really not. You will get more bang for your buck dealing with a woman overseas. That is a damn near guarantee. Simple and plain, bro. Simple and plain. And you can sit over here and everybody from the States is going to try to shame you. And here's the thing, though. Can detractors in the States, can they shame you into taking a better deal in the States? Can they do that? Are they capable of doing that? No, they're not, because there is not a better deal in the States. Unless you become rich or wealthy. As far as just like having your way that one way, because you don't have to be super wealthy overseas in order to have your pick of the litter. And before I even go on that, not to say that you guys don't need to work on themselves, because that's something that I stress, because if there's one thing that always bothered me about the passport bro movement, and before guys get their panties in a bunch in the comments, no, I'm not attacking my audience or anything of that nature, but damn it, I have every right to have an opinion just like y'all do. If there's one thing that always bothered me, is when people in the comments, get your passport. Like, something as simple as getting this is just going to solve all your problems. When a lot of guys, the reason why they're having trouble goes far beyond just getting one of these. You feel me? There's a reason why I was in the RP space well before I even came across passport bro content. There's a reason why I have countless stories about women before I came into the passport bro space. Yeah, that's a little jab at people that claim that people that are passport bros or people that go overseas to date can't get women in the States. Yeah. Jesus Christ, man. I was almost a father and was trying to get married at one point. Like, I got countless stories, man. Just all you gotta do is go, especially if you go through my old content when I first started uploading, which is on the other channel, not this channel. That's for any, but I think most people that are subscribed to this channel come from my reaction channel. But just in case, yeah. So that's definitely one of the positives. And I will say another one of the positives is that it got a lot of guys out of their comfort zone. That's something that people don't really want to talk about. Especially me. I'm about as introverted as they come, bro. This is the reason why all my friends in my circle be teasing the shit out of me for traveling so much. Because they like, damn, Ron, we couldn't even get you out of the house to go downtown, go to the bar, go to the club. And here you are, you done started traveling. We can't even keep your ass in the United States. I'm like, but that's real shit though. I'm like, bro, I like to be in the house. I like to chill. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, stuffing one of these right now. Like, you feel me? I like to chill, play the game, listen to music, make music, watch movies, binge watch series, good series. Like, bro, I'm very easygoing. Watch sports. Like, bro, I'm very easygoing, chill, easy to get along with type of dude, bro. That's another reason why when I got haters and trolls, I find it hilarious because it's like I'm so easy to get along with. I'm like, bro, if you don't like me or you hate me, bro, like for real, you really gotta have something wrong with you, bro, because you don't even know me. But anyway, it got guys out of their comfort zone, especially me, because like I said, I'm like, dude, keep in mind, bro, I didn't start flying till 2 years ago. I didn't get on a plane for the first time till July of 2022, y'all. That's only a little over 2 years. So I'm like, so think about that. You talk about getting out of your comfort zone. I had to get out of my comfort zone real fast. I had to get comfortable with being uncomfortable real fast. And I really think traveling will do that for brothers, man, especially traveling overseas because you're dealing with different cultures, different customs, different languages, different people, you know? But different scenery, different foods, different cost of living, different mindsets. It just opens up your mind so much, you know. And I'm like, and just the sight of, you know, seeing all these different things that you've seen in pictures on the internet, and you get to see it for your first, you know, get to see it firsthand for yourself. It's like it's life changing, man. Like ever since I saw the Golden Bridge in Vietnam. I'm like, dude, man, now I want to go see this. I want to go see that. I want to go see this. Everything that I've always wanted to see, man. I want to see much of that shit as possible, bro. It's not just about the women for me, man. You know what I mean? And hopefully that's not the case for other guys. I know for some guys it is. If that's priority, cool. But at the end of the day, travel is travel, you know. And guys want to relocate for more reasons than just women. That's why I stressed how, you know, how the cost of living is cheaper and stuff as well. And I think that's another positive that came out of it as well, is people discovering that they can have a better um, way of living and, you know, a simpler and cheaper life if they can, you know, work remotely and go overseas as well. So I think it kind of opened people's eyes up to that aspect of it as well. But I'm gonna quit babbling because this video is getting kind of long. But just wanted to share that with you guys. As you know, I continue to make plans here because the next month for me is gonna be crazy, like I told you in the last video. So got a couple of road trips coming up before I go to Thailand, and then when I come back from Thailand, I might be going to Vegas. So keep y'all in the loop on that one in the future. But one of my longtime subscribers, shout out to Friday Night Fowler, he's going to be in Vegas in December. So I'm thinking about linking up with him, and we're going to make something shake, man. All right, man. Appreciate you guys. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good jazz. Until the next one. Deuces.